All right, so today we have the New York Giants rebuild. Um, a team that I think can be really good. Actually, I'm very high on Jackson Dart. Uh, I do think he's a great quarterback, and I think he's a lot of potential. Along with Scatabo when he gets back from his injury, they have Malik Neighbors, Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns. Like they got some dogs. Let's hop up in here on the resign. Think we got to give Wandale a deal because our receiver. I just realized we don't have that much cap space. Wandale's good though, but he has no interest. I'll throw him like this if he wants it. He'll take it. We got that. Cordell Flott. Cordell Flott's nice. Keep him for the whole rebuild. Yeah, we'll take that. Other than that, though, I feel like that's all we really want out of that. All right. But yeah, the Giants, I feel like if they didn't have so many injuries, they could have been a lot better of a team. Um, Also, like, I can't believe they fired Brian Dable. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he's actually a good coach, so I was pretty surprised to see that. Real quick, I'm gonna check what's like our holes on this team. I'm assuming O line. Damn, O line's terrible. Obviously, I'm gonna stay with Jackson Dart. Neighbors is hurt. Scadabo's hurt. We need a tight end. We need guard, tackle, basically all O line. Backer. This team's not terrible. I forgot they have Abdul Carter and Kayvon Thibodeau. Yeah, so we need backer, line, tight end. We don't have a lot of money, so we're not really going to be able to sign anything for agency. I could probably try and get like a backer maybe. We just don't have money. I can't even afford this dude, I don't think. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can make some trade magic because we have a lot of depth, and I think that we could probably trade away maybe like, I don't know, maybe like Kayvon for like probably some decent capital. All right, so for a trade, I was thinking. So with packaging these three players together, these are the trade offers we're looking at. There's honestly some pretty good ones. Like this guard right here is good. Oh nah, yeah. Cedric Gray. They have 2 fifths. Give us a fifth. Come on. Wow. Wow. I'm pretty sure that probably just gave us a lot more cap space as well. Um, yeah, our defense looks a lot better. Wow. Yeah, so with the draft, we really just need to focus on tight end, O line. That's crazy. Do I wait? So yeah, we only have 6 million cap. I think I'm gonna just go to the draft and then we'll lock in there. All right. So to be honest, this is kind of how I see the draft going in real life. The three edge rushers are like the best prospects, and then obviously Fernando goes there. Um, I don't like. I don't love any of these players up here, and I kind of have an idea of who I want. So I think I'm gonna trade the pick down just a little bit, maybe to like in between like 10 and 15 if someone's offering. Like 14 I would do for a third next year. And a fifth this year. I'll take this. Because I have an idea of who I want, and I'm assuming he'll still be there. Yeah, he's still there. Alright. Let's lock this in. Tight end position for the future with my boy Kenya Sadiq. Just a specimen. He's going to be great for us. And we really need a tight end, so I like that pick a lot. I know that the chances of a lineman falling were a lot more likely than Kenyon to fall. Although, I'm not seeing too many great linemen. This guy's not terrible. I'll just take him. We can move him around. 57. Almost Dev. That's crazy. That's a bad pick. Alright, wow. So Kenya Sadiq comes in at an 81. Even though Isaiah World was a normal dev, he's a 74, so it's not terrible. The tackle we took is pretty terrible, but we got some decent players from the CPU, so we should be looking a little bit better. I'm not sure what our O-line is going to be looking like, but yeah, so World, we need a guard bad. Sadiq slides right in. Once the injuries are like back, we'll have Neighbors and Scatabo, so we'll be looking a little better. Our defense, yeah, our defense is good though. Really just need better O-line. That's like our biggest problem. Alright, here we are in the start of the regular season of year 1. I'm not expecting too much, to be honest. We kind of like have a big hole in our O-line. I'm gonna go into free agents and just see if there's a guard that I can sign. 80 overall D tackle? That's interesting. I'm not gonna sign him because we need to focus on development, but we need a guard. So there's a 71, also a 71. If there's like a youngin', I don't mind this guy. He could be our starter. He should be good enough. Let's get this cut. Yeah, we could cut this guy. Wait. Alright, that should make our O-line a little bit better because 65 to 70s. A little bit of a jump. When is Scatabo back? 4 to 8 weeks. So yeah, this year's probably not the year, to be honest. Neighbors, yeah, still out for another 10 weeks. So it's going to be a minute for both of them to come back. But yeah, I'm going to make sure our depth chart looks good. Yeah, we got both the rushes good. Dexter. All right, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and send him to the playoffs, and then we'll see what we're looking like there. All right, so year 1, we actually made the playoffs somehow. That's actually pretty interesting. Dang, it looked like Jackson Dart had a really good year, actually. Scatabo came back and did decent. He was injured most of the year. I want to see. Okay, Wando had a pretty good year. I can't escape Joe Burrow winning the MVP. Cade Klubnik up there is pretty crazy, though. Did we get anybody up there? No, we didn't get offensive. Dexter Lawrence came in fourth. Sadiq not winning is pretty unfortunate. They got both of those. That's insane. I mean, yeah, we won the playoffs, so that's pretty nice, to be honest. I didn't expect that. Let's see what this team is looking like before we head into the playoffs. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Malik with Wando. We got Slayton. Sadiq's superstar. Our O-line's getting better. Dang, Cedric Gray got hurt. Every time I trade for someone, they always get hurt. That's unfortunate. I'm just going to sim week by week because I don't think we're going to make the... Actually, I'm just going to sim to the Super Bowl because I don't think we're going to make it. Yeah, looks like we didn't make it. We won. It looks like, yeah, we lost in the divisional to Detroit. So we were close, but obviously we didn't have all of our players. We didn't have Malik Neighbors or Scatabo like half the season. So we did. I'm not gonna lie, we did a lot better than I expected. So I think that with them starting off this season, we could make the playoffs again, and then obviously do a lot better. Sadiq's already up to an 86. That's I'd love to see that. Hopefully we don't have too many crazy re-signings. Of course. I'm gonna accept it, but Bobby, give him like a 1-2 year deal. I'm fine with that. That's fine. He's getting up there in age. Same with this guy. I don't think I'm gonna re-sign anybody else, to be honest. I'm just here for free agency. We got a decent amount of cap space. We need O-line. We need a backer now, so let's see what we can find. Jenkins, I like him. Throw him a 2-year deal. Get him on the team. Can't believe Bobby Wagner's still playing. I'm about to bring him on a 1-year deal. Just cause. They're throwing him a bag. I'm not throwing him that much because he's old. But we do need a backer, so let's see. I think I'm honestly just going to give Cherokee an offer. I only want him for 2 years, though, so we'll see what that's looking like on his. Yeah, we're up there. Other than that, I'm not seeing anything I like too much. think I could give him a 1-year deal. See what that's looking like. All right. I think I'm just gonna leave those offers. We got them all. Okay. Good free agency. See y'all at the draft. All right, so we're at our pick here, round 1, pick 27. I'm mainly looking for like a really good guard. This guy actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna take him. 35 true value, hidden dev. Great pick. It's what we needed. That was like our biggest hole was guard. I could probably bring in. If this backer is good, we do need a backer. He looks pretty good. I'm actually going to take him. Hidden dev. Nice. 2 for 2 this draft. I feel like it's a little bit easier to pick on auto-generated. I don't know if that's just me. That dude's not terrible. I mean, this guy's a hidden dev, so I'm going to take him. Dude. Hidden dev at the very end. That's crazy. All right. Let's see. I actually like this pick right here. Let's see where he's ranked. 195. These dudes are just ranked so low. Alright. Let's make our 4th round pick. And then we'll call it good. I think I just want to draft like a very fast receiver. 4.35. Terrible though. This dude's got a 4.41. Not very good. These dudes all pretty trash. Six. I don't care. This dude's definitely like the worst in the class, but I mean 76. That's pretty good. All right, I'll see y'all at the draft recap. All right, so the guard we took was a 74. Great pick. The rest of our picks, not very good. We did get that wide receiver who turned out to be a little bit good, but all of these picks were pretty bad, even though they were all hidden dev. Just gonna go to the regular season and then we'll look at the lineup. All right, so this is what the team's looking like. Jackson Dart went up to star. Our receiver core is pretty good. That 6'6" wide receiver is our wide receiver 4. O-line's looking a lot better, to be honest. I wish World would have been a hidden, but it's all good. We're going to have to invest after these 2 guys retire right here. Other than that, though, our defense is honestly pretty good. We have decent amount of depth. I think we could obviously make the playoffs again. I'm just not sure, like, what we're going to be able to do in the playoffs. But you never know. It's Madden. We are ranked better than the Packers by a little bit, so we'll see. All right, so again, we're here in the wild card. I kind of expected us to make the playoffs this year. Didn't expect us to have a better record last year than we did this year, but I don't know. This game is very unpredictable. Jackson Dart up to almost a 90, which is pretty nice. Our left guard actually is a superstar, so that's very awesome. Dang. This is a great pick. I think it's because he's our Sam. So he automatically like devs up or something. Like, I know that happens. Fortunately, I think Abdul Carter got hurt. Why is he not playing left edge? I don't know. I'm going to have to fix that in the depth chart. That's pretty weird. All right, there we go. We got Abdul up in there. Dexter Lawrence, unfortunately got injured. Damn. But yeah. So I don't think we're gonna be able to make the Super Bowl. But I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna sim by week, cause I don't know. Just feeling like simming week by week. All right, that was quick. Let's see. Did we win? We did win. Wow. Okay. Is Dexter back? If Dexter's back, I feel like we actually have a chance. Our team looks really good, actually. Sadiq got hurt. That is so annoying. And Dexter's still out. How long is he out? Dude. Sadiq getting hurt is so annoying. That's crazy. I can't believe we just lost Sadiq. Yeah, we didn't win, I don't think. Yeah. Can't believe that. I hate this game and their injuries, bro. There's so many injuries, and I'm not going to turn it off because then it makes it not realistic. But, like, I don't know. All right, so we got Abdul Carter. Jackson Dart, I'm going to accept. I'm going to give Drew Phillips 4 years. Hope he takes that. Yep. Okay. Got them. We need to re-sign Cedric. Yes. I'm going to throw him a 5-year. Perfect. Dexter, obviously, we're going to give him a 2-year deal. 2-year deal. Of course, he's happy to sign. Javon Holland, I'll give you a 2 year, 6. Actually, I'm gonna keep him for the rebuild. I might as well just give him 3. It doesn't matter. Paulson, I'll give you a 2 year. And then other than that, I don't think we're gonna re-sign anybody else. I don't need Tracy. Actually, I'm gonna re-sign Newbin. I'll give him a 4 year. I don't need Tracy though. Darius, I don't need Theo. Yeah, I don't need any of these people. Okay, yeah. I'm going to get into free agency, and hopefully there's some dogs up in here. All right, so this is what free agency is looking like. I actually do need a kicker, so I'm just going to throw this dude a little offer real quick. But this center is actually pretty decent. Only 26. I'll throw him a player. We need him pretty bad. So, I mean, if we don't get him, we don't get him. I'm not going to throw him a mega bag. gonna throw a Donnie little deal. Not really seeing. Oh, come on. No, he's getting the very player. I'll throw this dude so much bread, bro. If we're not number one on his offers. Okay, yeah. I want him. As a Raiders fan, I want him. I need a punter. Okay, I'm gonna sign this dude. Damn. So we didn't get any of the players that we actually wanted, which is unfortunate. Yeah, Jackson Powers was a great pickup. I actually don't mind Jordan Morgan. We need our linemen. 36. Boy, no way, boy. We don't need rushers. I could use a D tackle. None of these dudes are too interesting, though. I'll give Franco Myers like a 1 year. Bobby Wagner's still going. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not liking any of these dudes too much, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're good off that. I'm gonna just see y'all at the draft. All right, so our biggest needs right now are center and wide receiver. Some of these wide receivers look good. I feel like the best one is probably this guy. Let me see what this dude's looking like. Oh, this dude actually looks pretty good. Oh, dang. There's a couple centers in this draft that I could take. I'm just going to take him, not overthink it. We'll see where he's ranked. 49. Hidden dev, though, so we needed that position, so might as well get it. I'm hoping a decent wide receiver falls because there's a decent amount. See Hitchens go. Yeah, I don't think a wide receiver fell, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not looking like it. I should have took one. It's chill. I'm not tripping. I think what I'm gonna do is take not a tight end. I'm just looking at this dude. I mean, I guess I could just take another backer. Unless there's a sneaky receiver on this draft, which I doubt it, but I don't know. You never know. Dang, 4-3. Terrible player, but still pretty fast boy. I hate how it makes me resort it every time. Honestly, I'm just going to take this guy. Hope for the best. He's the only one I think's hidden. Yeah, he is. Okay. All right. And then with these picks, I'm just going to try and get best value. That dude doesn't look very good. This dude also doesn't look too good. All these dudes look pretty bad. This must not be a very good draft class. Yeah, none of these dudes are hidden dev. Like, that's crazy. Honestly, I'm just going to skip this. There's no players I'm finding. I'll see y'all at the recap. I forgot to show y'all the draft recap, but this is what our team's looking like after, I think this is year 3. I feel like it's looking pretty good. To be honest. Not bad, not bad. Defense looks pretty good. Yeah, I feel like we could have a good year. We should make the playoffs. If we don't, I'd be pretty surprised. All right, so it looks like we made the wild card once again. Imagine that. I'm gonna upgrade this. And then I'm just gonna sim straight to the Super Bowl. Wow. So we actually made the Super Bowl. 9-8. Giants. I did not expect this, to be honest. I thought we were gonna have one more year. I guess let's jump in, play the moment. What jerseys? Their classics are pretty good. 2000s? Oh, yeah, these ones are hard. Bet that. All right, come on. First quarter. We get the ball. I really like this play. And we got Scatterbo. Scatterbo. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm running that one again. Is there a way to flip the way that the route's going? Nah, there isn't, huh? Sadiq, fucking wide. Excuse my language. Oh. No, it still does that. Yeah, I don't know why that happens. Boom! First down. Come on. Jackson Dart improviser. That's a great throw. I think y'all know what I'm finna do. What? I didn't notice it was 2-minute warning. I thought that was half. Got a little scared right there. Alright, but yeah. I'm gonna get... Actually, nah. They're had the whole house here. So what was that? I'm a little confused. Didn't mean to like it, but yeah, we gonna get scattered by a little touchdown right here. Might as well. Come on, Cam. Come on, Cam. Alright, let us get the ball. I'm trying to play. Not yet. They got it. That's crazy. I don't care. I don't care. Because I'm about to score a tutty right here. Malik! Oh, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Boy, ain't no way you think I'm kicking a field goal. I didn't mean to run that. I meant to run this. Come on, J Dart. Come on, J Dart. Turn up. Yes, sir. He's him, bro. I needed that first down. And I'm finna score a tutty right here with Kenya Sadiq, my boy. My boy. Come on. Come on. I built this team too good, you know? Yeah, bro. Read option. Terrible. Terrible play. Bro, they going to onside it? Yo, it almost looked like he could have took that to the crib. Not yet. This game, though. I'm just going to ice it right here. Sadiq, another tutty. Come on. Woo! That was a crazy one, but come on. That's the Giants rebuild for you. 10-8 season. Defeat Josh Allen because Josh Allen's never getting a ring. But yeah. Let's see what the final team's looking like. J Dart ends this rebuild at a 92. It's pretty good. Yeah, so 98 with morale. Neighbors kind of took a backseat of Wandale. Sadiq was a great pick. Overall, it's just a good rebuild. We didn't even have Dexter Lawrence that game, so pretty good. Also, for some reason, Abdul Carter wasn't playing because he's injured. Wow. We did it, though. If y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to check out my other social medias at Slot Shane on pretty much every platform. Next rebuild, I believe, is the Browns. I think they have the 6th pick, so I think it goes Browns next. But yeah, just stay tuned. Peace.